Hey, Shalom, Makim Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shimi Hawashai, Bashim Kakwadash. I'd like to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Root Well. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Noise in this gospel, bro, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Shimi Hawashai, wherever it may be. This is just a quick little in transit, man. Didn't get a chance to put out one this morning. Kind of a weird day, but anyway, this is titled real quick, simple. Some of you groups took the bag, okay? Some of you didn't took the bag, meaning that you didn't sold out, okay? And we come to that conclusion through spiritual discernment and you guys' doctrine. Like right now, you have this big controversy about the MOTB or the C-Hip, or I said the Charagma. Okay, we abbreviate it because for the simple fact, Esau Edom, he likes to shut down our pages, X, Y, and Z. What the fuck are you waiting on, man? Go. But anyway, so basically this whole big thing about the C-Hip, the Charagma, you got guys that say a sin, certain guys just say it's an embargo, certain men said that it was sleeping with white women, some other men claim that it was 666 men. It always changes up, and the scriptures say, meddle not with them that's given a change. So my conclusion to that is that you guys sold out, because anybody with half a brain that's working can clearly see that the C-Hip is the MOTB. I mean, Revelation 13 and 16. I mean, it's just blatantly obvious at this point. So, like, we went into a camp. Come on, man. What the fuck? Salakia, I think I'm losing signal. But like we went into on camp, it's Saturday where we went into a camp. And we pretty much broke down the whole concept of the chip, man, okay? You got Mark in the Bible, you got Tharwar, which means to be exempt. You got Charagma, you got Karax, okay? And you go into the camp videos and you can see that we thoroughly broke it down. And we've been breaking down this prophecy going on, I've been in the truth pretty much 12 years, man. So we've been breaking down this C-Hip prophecy and got more in thorough with the breakdowns, okay? Because new information comes out. This technology, who would have known that it was going to be as advanced as it was? But regardless of that, it tells you in the book of Daniel that knowledge should increase and people should run to and fro. So, you guys out there that's teaching against it, I don't get it. I don't understand what's the big complication thing about it. It's not complicated. When John got the vision from the angel through Yahushua, he saw people lining up to get things put in their hand, and I say it that way. Okay, he didn't see 666 white women. He didn't see a philosophy, like how in the hell can you buy and sell with a philosophy? And I'm still trying to figure this out. How can you buy and sell with the philosophy? How can you buy and sell with 666 dignitaries? How can you sell with an embargo? Okay, which I mean, you can technically, great nations, like Nate said, small nations, great nations, but no, man. Embargo is going into more like business owners and so forth and corporations. But to see that the C-Hip, the MOTB, is a philosophy, I don't understand how you people can break that down that way. The only thing you got to do is go into the Greek, go into the root words, man. Go into the Greek, go into the Hebrew, go into certain aspects of the Latin, because the King James Bible has been translated from the Hebrew, Greek, and the Latin. You got to go back into the ancient languages to understand majority of what the Bible is speaking about. Okay, like that whole concept of world. You got 3 classifications of world. You got oikumene, okay, you got eon, and then you got cosmos. Oikumene means like the whole known world, or the whole globe, so to speak. Cosmos means a particular ornament or arrangement or order. Eon means the end of an age. But if you don't go into the Greek, you won't know that. All right? So my conclusion, you guys sold out, man. Okay, like what's this camp, Sons of Thunder? A lot of you guys in this thing, you don't even know what the hell you part of. You get a couple scriptures, you find a so-called favorite teacher, you go out there and you mimic them until you get tired of doing it, or until it ain't sexy no more. Then you go back in the world, not knowing that you then spewed a bunch of madness and venom. Okay, because it tells you in the book of Micah, the 3rd chapter, it says, the priests there are divine for money. They preach for hire. Okay, because basically what you're doing, you're teaching for hire. Okay, you teaching the commandments of men to have a so-called lucrative lifestyle. That's why Yahushua say, woe to them that receive their consolation. You received your consolation here. Okay, you got the money, the nice houses, you got the women, you know, and a lot of you just want to just be so-called entertainers in this thing. You know, like, we ain't got to bring rap music to the truth for what? Now, if you rap, that's your business. Do what you do. But to make it doctrine and to incorporate that in the truth is not needed. Then you got guys that say, oh, well, you know, King David, he sung, yeah, he did play the harp. He did sing the songs off David and play the instrument. He did. But it wasn't no hardcore drill rap music like you Jakes try to perpetuate, man. Because a lot of you other groups, you can't distinguish between if you're spiritual or you just niggas in the world. Okay, like a video came out about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks. Basically what happened was it was a group of Israelites with fringes on, but these niggas was literally strapped. Like they getting ready to go to war or something, man. Promoting a bad image. Okay, because, hey, like the scriptures say, when Esau comes down with great wrath, he paints a broad picture with a narrow brush, or a broad, however the saying goes. But Esau, he just gonna lump everybody up into one thing. He ain't gonna say, well, that's GMS, that's IUIC. No. Okay, he's gonna lump us all into one category, the so-called black Hebrew Israelites. And that's what he does. All right. A couple of precepts here. Shalom, Akim Akwathium, Yahweh Shem Shah Brakatham, all you brothers and sisters that's turning in. Strive for the mastery. Shalom, brother. 1 Corinthians 14:7, it says, and even things without life giving sound with a pipe or harp, except they give distinction in the sounds. How should it be known what is piped or harp? It says, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who should prepare himself to the battle? Right, because even in the ancient world, we went into a camp too, you had different particular sounds as well. Like you had the sound for when the Sabbath come in, you know, the alarm of war. Okay, you knew when the high holy days were coming in. Okay, and you guys, man, you're not piping the tune that Yahweh Shai wants you to pipe. Okay, that's why a lot of your men in your congregation, they don't know what the hell is going on. You know, they don't know what's going on because a lot of you guys, you're not spiritual. Like if you go to Sakari's comment board, look at their live streams, you got a lot of carnal people out there. Okay, they ain't posting no precepts. They're worried about the next big Mashara Yasharala ordeal. All the camps coming together with different doctrine. Okay, that's not what this thing is about. Because the scriptures say, mark him that caused division, contrary to the doctrine which you have taught, which you have been learned. Roughly paraphrasing it. So a lot of you guys, you're gonna get found out, man. You know, and like we said, the hour of temptation, that's gonna expose a lot of your chins out there, because a lot of you're gonna be scrambling, you're gonna be looking for another home, you're gonna be lost, you ain't gonna know what to do. You can be like, damn, GMS said it's this, IUIC says that, and when the time come to get that C-hip, you guys gonna be all fucked up because you're not built up. Your leaders didn't build you up. They exemplify Ezekiel the 13th chapter. They didn't go into the gaps. Neither have they prepared you to stand in the day of the Lord, man. You see? This is the book of Sirach 39:24. It says, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so it is stumbling blocks to the wicked. It's plain to us, but it's a stumbling block to a lot of you guys out there. You know, like this guy, Paul Kersey. He been going back and forth on the Apostles' comment board for some years now, and I'm pretty sure he knows what it is. But like the Apostle said, did you tell your leaders? Did you have a meeting with them, or did you tell your leaders, look, man, this is the real breakdown of the C-hip? Or did you just hide your talent in a napkin because you're afraid to say something, because you're afraid of being rejected by a group of wicked ass niggas anyway? All right. That's why the Lord said he has no respect of persons, man. If you know that your congregation is teaching off doctrine and you know that shit and you still around, the Most High gonna judge you for that. Because the scriptures say, don't follow a multitude to do evil. So, hey, man, the hour of temptation, that's gonna test a lot of you people's faith, man. It's gonna test all of our faiths, man. Because at the end of the day, we still gotta deny the MOTB as well. But we got confidence that we've been built up enough to know that the Lord is gonna, you know, he's gonna assist us in that. And you gotta have that kind of faith. But if you're going against the grain, you're not gonna have that type of confidence. Therefore, you're gonna falter in a day of trouble. Okay? That's why we here like, shit, man. Honestly, I said every brother, and it's not an order or anything like that. But honestly speaking, shit, if you did one show on the Mark of the Beast every week, that's a lot of edification within itself. You know? And us here at Great Millstone, we push the shit out that prophecy. People are like, that's all y'all talk about is the C-hip. Well, because that's the next big prophecy, man. And if you're not talking about it, either it's because you don't know, or you sold out, or you just don't care about the people. That's just what it is. All right, let me get one more precept, man. other precept here. This is the book of Bat Revelation 22:11. It says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And it says, and he that is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. That's right. So, hey, keep it up, man. You know, keep up, keep being wicked, keep teaching false doctrine, keep teaching that the CHIP is an embargo or philosophy, which I don't know how the hell is that even possible, because you still haven't went into the buying and selling aspect of that. You know, but like we say, man, keep that same energy when the Most High really brings these prophecies to pass, and we're going to see who the real men of the Lord are. But with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the whole elect. And with that, shalom until the next lesson. Shalom.